Hey all, welcome to Parker's Reefs. Today's episode we're going to view one of my bucket list stores in Gallery Aquatica, so sit back and enjoy while we go through the shop. Okay, wow, can you believe it? Part 7 of our Brisbane local fish shop crawl takes us to Gallery Aquatica, a store I've been wanting to go to for a very long time. And as you can see, we're pretty well east of Brisbane. But let's get into the store. It's got a fairly iconic front. Cam and Ania have a good online presence, so I've seen a lot of their branding and a lot of bits and pieces of their store, but I'm really excited to get in there and check it out. So the first thing you notice is you see the Kessel signage at the front, which is a little bit unique in Brisbane. Not a lot of stores are running Kessels, and it's something I like, so it's cool to see. You can see Cam there at the counter. He's talking to some customers. We'll get to some of the products behind the counter soon. But one little thing hidden up there on the wall that you may or may not notice is both Cam and Ania's Bachelor of Science degrees, which just kind of separates them a little bit from a lot of the other store operators out there, which is cool. You know, they've got a little bit of education behind their experience, which may or may not mean a lot, but it definitely can't hurt. All right, we've got a whole selection of dry artificial rock down here, along with a lot of the aquaforest range here. So you can see the wall of purple there, which is always a cool sight to see. In the cabinet there, you can see some radians and hydras as well. But the full range of aquaforest products, including their GFO, their test kits, their supplements, their foods, their salts, their reactors, their Zeomix. You can also see some stacks, two little fishy stacks up there. Over this side of the counter, we can see some NIOS reactors, some Aqua One skimmers, Kamoa doses, Fosban reactors, the full lineup of Continuum range here, which I know is very popular at Gallery Aquatica, quality brand of supplements and just general additives for your aquarium. So there's no shortage of this supply here at Gallery Aquatica. In fact, you can see an entire wall of it, so very well supported here. All right, let's see what else we can find here. If we have a bit of a scroll around, we can see some different epoxies there, some coral guns, some mag float scrapers. We've got some overflow boxes. We've got some auto water changes. We've got some Hamali products. You can see some Coral Essentials items there, some Blue Life medications. We've got the Red Sea range here, including their Nopox, their Reef Energies, their trace elements. Got some magnetic rocks there, some Red Sea spare parts. You name it, the guys here got it. Cam and Ania kept telling me they got a really small store, but it does not feel like a small store at any point in time. In the cabinet here, you can see we've got some 3D printed bristleworm traps. We got some Recordia and Rhodactis fragging locations. We've got some of their own branded frag holders, which just saves on plastic bags, which is cool. You can see a Reef Stock fly there because Cam will be presenting at Reef Stock. We've got the Aquaforest Components 1, 2, 3, a chair in case you need to sit down. We've got the Aqua Vitro range of tweezers and cutters, some of their Purigen and other products there. As you can see, no shortage of products. There's even more up here. We've got some Dr. Tim's Wastaways and the gel formulas. We've got the Reef Pure RO CO2 absorbents and their GFO. Got the full range of Coral Essentials products. You got the Dr. Tim's range of products. And, of course, we've got the quantum additives there as well. Around the corner here, you can see we've got some drums there. I'm not sure if they're for sale or there are customers waiting to be filled up. But we've got the full range of Seachem products here, which is a pretty serious range of products. They've got all sizes as well as all types. Quite impressive, really, considering they carry the full range of a number of products. And like I said, the guys kept telling me this is a small store. It really doesn't feel like a small store. Let's see, we've also got the two little fishies range there. We've got Fosban, we've got Chemi Pure, we've got the Red Sea Carbon, we've got the Aqua Vitro range of reef stuff there. We've got the Seachem Reef Fusion range. Another chair just so you can sit down and enjoy this display tank here, and I'm just going to pop on the filter so we can have a little bit better of a look at it. All right, here comes the filter. Sweet. Now, this is a display tank, but it's also got some pieces for sale in there, which makes it fairly unique in my eyes. And whilst the team here tell me that the tank's probably seen better days, it is nothing short of amazing. So I cannot imagine how cool it looked when it was at its prime. And I'm sure the team here, with their experience and knowledge, will get it back to its prime in no time flat. They have been a touch busy with the birth of their first child, so if you ever needed an excuse, that was a pretty good one in my eyes. But like I said, to me, the tank looks incredible. So let's have a little bit of a closer look as to what sort of items we got in there. I can see from a distance some incredible deshies there already. I'm absolutely loving life. The first thing I see here is this incredible Wilsoni. That's got some amazing colours in it. A red fungia, which is just probably more of a pink fungia, to be honest. I can see a rock flower over there on the base. Now we get over to these deshies here that are just some absolutely ultra deshies. You got your red, your light blue, your dark blue. You've got ones with a little bit more red through them, a little bit more blue. Also some incredible fish in there. So beautiful wrasse just swim past. A nice, looks like a rabbit fish over there. And we can see some of the leptos that Cam and Ania are quite well known for. They've got a great variety of those. We've also got some red devil frags there, which are beautiful pieces and fairly highly sought after here in Australia. And let's see what else we can find. You can see beautiful, I'm pretty sure that could be another lepto, that green one there that was capping. It looks cool. There's a beautiful angel. We've got a nice rabbit fish there. Let's have a look. We've got some cool Monties up in here. A nice bird's nest. Let's see what else we got in there. A couple of variants of some leptos. A beautiful gold one, a green one. There's that lovely rabbit fish there. Really cool gold-tipped elegance. You can see all sorts of pieces hidden away in here that are just been allowed to grow out and fight with each other and create this really natural-looking scape. We can see some red devil frags in there. What else we got? Fireworks frags, some of the real fairly exotic and desired pieces in Australia at the moment. And over here's a tank that's been labelled Ania's stash tank, and it again is another tank that has pieces that can be for sale, not always for sale. They're usually in grow out. You can see up on the back wall there one of Cam and Ania's trademarked. I say trademarked loosely. They're not trademarked, but they're known for them. They're magnetic Zoa rocks. We can see some really cool pieces down here. On the bottom looks like a Deadpool morph down there. Maybe even a what are they called? A jawbreaker with a green splash through it. Some incredible recordias in here, and check out this glittergony that's not for sale. Understandably, look at that recordia there. Wow, the colours are amazing. Take your pick. You can go for the pastel-y rainbow or the vibrant green and gold. There's other recordias up there on that shelf, but yeah, that glittergony is one of the prettiest I've ever seen. A really nice bird's nest. It could be a pinape next to it there. Let's see what else we got. Another one of these magnetic Zoa rocks. Cam and Ania grew these out for reef stock last year, and they were a big hit. You see this tank here is fueled by Coral Essentials. It's also got one of the caddies that I use myself, which makes it really easy to carry your dosing requirements around with you. Up on the shelf here, we got a range of pumps from Octos to Aquamedics. Every corner you see there's more products. So we've got a range of Aqua One socks and things there. Over here we got some Celifit test kits, the full range there. Got some API test kits. We got the Clarisy filters with replacement filters. Looks like some spare RODI items up there. Got the Quantum range of supplements, the Blue Life resins, some more Continuum products there. We got some water there for customers, RO and salt water. And bear with me here, I've just adjusted the color so we can see this tank a little better because it's under full blues. Now this, we've got a whole range here of Zoas and Morphs and Rhodactis in here. And you can see the prices on there. We're talking really reasonable. I self-confess I picked up a number of Zoas from here because they were good buying. They're really nice little Zoa tiles. Some of them, I would say probably, I don't know, but people would call them less exotic because someone hasn't given them a name yet, but they just looked really cool and unique to me. So I think they were really good. They were, I think, $20 a tile or 3 for $45. I could be wrong in that, or 3 for $50, something like that. I picked up quite a few because there were some really cool variants in here, and hopefully you'll be able to see some now as we scroll over. I know in this tank as well, Ania does have some more premium Zoas. They could be the ones up on the, there we go, we got $10 each or 3 for $25. Wow, I overquoted. No wonder I bought a bunch because that's incredibly cheap. In fact, it barely covers the amount of time required to frag these things, let alone let alone the actual zoas themselves. Now, I did mention some premium zoas, and you can see the ones up on those little frag racks there. They're not included in the $10 at all, because some of those can be a couple $100 a polyp. So you make sure the team doesn't sell them in any mistake. That tank along there, we've got some really cool bubble corals, some Duncans, some elegances. And I'm going to come over to yet another display tank. Just a bit of a laugh with Cam and Ania here. They said they've got a small store, but they've got so many display tanks, and it's really cool. Brings the store to life. Now, this is a temperate tank, meaning it's fairly cold water. And you can see there, it's actually, it's got two, it's basically a tank within a tank. And you can see down the bottom here, we've got some moisture absorbent, so you don't get dew forming on the glass there. And what that does is it allows it to keep the temperature really well. It's lit by Kessel A360X. And I must admit, I don't know what the temperature of that tank is, but I'm going to assume it's around the 20 degree mark. All right, over here, just got to watch out for this guy. They're just acclimating a brand new copper band butterfly in there. You see some of the dosing set up for these tanks. And we'll just get a little bit of a look on this side of the Zoa and Rhodactis tank, because we've got some star polyp and some leather frags there. We've got some beautiful scollies. Check out the prices there for our American viewers. We've got some absolute ultra scollies there, ranging from $100 to $300. I'm under the impression they go for a lot more than that in America. Got a really nice Crocodile Island scolly there for a couple $100. Red Cinaria, green Cinarias. We've got a whole heap of acans there. You can see some Duncans, a Turbinaria, some feather dusters, some more of those zoas. We can see some fungias over there, including some heliofungias. Really nice assortment there. Now, just turn around and we get faced with another tank. Like I said, this is not a small store. Don't worry about its footprint. The amount of activity inside this store is huge. We see really nice candy cane there, some Favias. What else we got there? War corals. We got some of Cam and Ania's great ranges of blastos and leptos. And now we get into some of their frags, which is what these guys are known for, really. They do some incredible frags. And have a look at the Samacoras there, some variants there. I took some of those home with me as well. You can see a bunch of Euphilia there. I've probably gone past those a bit quick. I apologise. Got a range of foods here from Vitalis through the other brands, but also some of the magnetic frag racks if you want to replicate one of Cam and Ania's Zoa rocks yourself, you can. Got K1 media up there, Marine Pure, Ocean Nutrition Foods, some Max Spec balls and plates, and we should have a look at some of the fish, because after all, it is a fish store. Now, these fish come from Cairns Marine. I'm under the impression, I'm pretty sure I'm right in saying this, that Cam and Ania at Galleria Aquatica only sell Australian caught fish. That's what they believe in. It's their ethos and their motto, and I totally get behind that. It's a bold move, and it's a good move. We have a great selection of fish from all around the world. We have some of the best fish from all around the world. We don't need to bring them in from other countries. We've got some of the best here. So to avoid stressing these fish and shipping them from one corner of the globe to the other, let's grab what's on our doorstep. And if you saw the map of Galleria Aquatica at the start of this video, you'd see that they're right on Queensland's coast, and that keeps them really close to the action, so the collectors can get these fish right out from the reef and bring them straight in. So these fish are about as healthy as you're going to find, because they've just gone through the minimal amount of stress, and you can see there's no shortage of variations there. Is this guy there, a bit of a predator tank here. This guy, he looks like he wanted to take my arm home with him, and yeah, fair enough. He looks like he'd probably eat it too. He's a beast. So great selection of Aussie fish there. Nice rabbit fish. We got tangs. We got what's that guy? He looks like a parrotfish almost. I could be wrong on that, but he's a serious bit of unit. Coming over here, we got some antheas, some clownfish. We got some chromis, some wrasse. Your nice sort of staple fish there. We got a long-nosed bird wrasse in there. I can see some antheas again. Down here I can see some angels. Looks like we've got a royal gramma, some clownfish, maybe yellow assessors in there, I think. We've got a white cheek tang. What do we got here? Some cardinals, sand sifting gobies. Looks like a big wrasse there. He's just sort of hiding up by the edge of the tank. We've got some dispar antheas. Looks like a bristle-toothed tang, cleaner wrasse. Some more clownfish in there. And you can see some of the pricing on the tanks there too. All right, now there is one more coral tank to look at here, so let's check this out. We got some SBS colonies in here, some wild caught acros. You can see the ultra symphilia. We got some lobos, some more symphs, more lobos. What's this one? The branching. Oh man, I can't even pronounce that. Pachycereis. That's totally wrong, but let's go with it. Got some Dallas frags there. We got some lobos. There's a 3-color symph there. What else we got in here? It looks like we got some chalice frag. Not chalice. Chalice pieces there. Sorry, not frags. Xmas tree rocks. And some more of their frags. Check out the yellow Samacoras there. I grabbed one of those pieces to bring home because it's green and gold, and you see $25 a frag is ridiculously cheap. I didn't want to tell Cam it was too cheap until after I'd paid for it. But if you're listening now, Cam, you should raise the price on those because they are next level. All right, so we've got a few more frags up here. Actually, yeah, I wanted to zoom in on here because they've got a range of Cyphastrias in here. I reckon there's probably 8 or 9 different types of Cyphastria in there, which I didn't even know that many types of Cyphastria existed, which is incredible. All right, we got some Samacoras here, ranging from your absolutely vibrant greens to golds to yellows, and some more Cyphastrias there, some Montiporas, you name it, the guys here got it. Now, I'm just about to wrap out this video, but one thing I wanted to do before leaving was point out that both Cam and Ania do an incredible YouTube channel with some of the best content on Australian reefing YouTube. So by all means, head on over and check out Gallery Aquatica TV. This is their YouTube channel. I'm sure you will not be disappointed. Other than that, be sure to give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Feel free to have any comments below if you have any questions. And if you enjoyed the content and want to see some more, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell notification so you don't miss out on any videos in future. All right, guys, thanks for that. Talk to you soon. Bye.